On this demonstration, we're going to talk about the versioning history that's built into the HTML editor. What the versioning history is going to allow you to do is see every edit that you've ever made on the HTML editor and be able to see what the state of it was at a certain date, and give you the ability to roll back to one of those previous dates. So if you make a mistake, if you accidentally click update, on the HTML editor and make a change that you didn't want to, you can easily revert back to the way that the state that it was at previously. Or if you wanted to see what it looked like on a certain date in the past, you can do that as well. So it's a pretty powerful thing to do, and I'm just going to show you kind of a demonstration of that here. First, what I want to do, I'm going to go to Edit Content, and I'm going to actually make a change on here just so that you can easily see the updates that I'm going to make. I'm just going to type in some text here, some gibberish, and I'm going to color it red just so that it's easy for you to see. And I'm just going to color that red. I'm also going to remove this picture and move some of this info up. So you can see I took off the picture, I added some red text just so that you could tell. And I'm going to click on Save. So once I do that, you can see the changes have been made. The red text and such is on here. And so if I wanted to see the versioning history of it, all I would do is go back to that Edit Content section. And I'm going to scroll down a little bit. You can see there's a tab down here called Version History. So I'm just going to go ahead and expand that out. You can see that there's three items in the version history. It's got a version number, a timestamp, date and time, the user that made the change, and then the state that it's at. The state's actually not going to come into play in this one because right now we have this set up for direct publishing. I'll go over in a little bit. There's actually a separate demonstration. You have the ability to set up content staging, so you can actually set something as a draft and only administrators can see the change made. And it gives you like one step, an extra step before it actually goes live to the public. Content staging. So in this case, I just have it set for direct publish, so right now it has a state of everything is published. It also has these two other buttons that are over here. There's a magnifying glass that signifies you can preview the content on that certain date. And there's a green button with an arrow on it, and that's actually a rollback content button. So it kind of makes sense what these things are doing. If I wanted to see a particular date, if I wanted to see what it looked like on November 30th, I can just click on this magnifying glass and it's going to preview the content, how it looked that certain date. You can see it looks a lot different. There's some text here. There's an image to the right of it, a lot different than it does right now. If I wanted to see what it looked like on the 3rd of December, the previous date, I can click again on this preview content button. It'll show me what it'll look like on that date. So by default, the version history is going to be set up to show your most recent 5 versions, but we can actually set that to as many versions as you'd like. So it's expandable as well. And the most important thing is you actually have the ability to roll back to that earlier content date as well. So if I wanted to revert it back to the state that it was at on 11/30, I can do that. And like I said earlier, this is particularly useful if you accidentally make an update that you didn't want to make. If you accidentally erase some information or added some information you didn't want on there, you can easily go to this version history and just roll back to the previous state. So you remember that right now it has that red text and the removed image. I'm just going to roll it back to the state that it was at before. So I'm just going to click on this green button. And you can see now on the home page or on this HTML editor page, you have it back to the state that it was at previously. That's pretty much all that you need to see on on this, so that's going to end the demonstration of the content staging. Thanks.